After the game, there's some cast-offs if you look at our roster, which it makes it really special. Yeah.
Don't you guys see? Don't you realize? He was a pro. He never made it this far.
Do you consider yourself one of those cast-offs too?
No, I'm not a cast-off.
No matter. Most likely lose it again anyway.
Don't say that. Never say that. Look how far we've come. We've got a chance.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
Goonies never say die.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast and the Here We Go podcast. A little double time for us. We got the whole gang, 5 of us, so we'll try to keep our answers to a minimum. Coming off a big Steelers win, 28-15. Guys, how you doing?
Great.
I
Amazing.
think we had to hose Bob off after that win yesterday. He was all lathered up and excited. Did you sleep last night, or did you just hover over the covers?
I did sleep last night, but yes, I was quite excited. Another offensive-minded coach that somebody in the top left-hand corner of this podcast thought was going to eat Mike Tomlin's lunch and didn't look very good against him. Has Mike Tomlin finally turned a corner and realized that maybe we should try different things, and he's tuning into the War Room on Sunday?
Bob, are the nipples pierced too while we're at it? Just,
I didn't bet against the Steelers.
I mean, it's as impressive a win as we've seen since what? 2018? I don't remember the last time we had a comfortable win like this, like a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter.
I had a couple of 20, but
didn't we have one against Minnesota?
Oh,
yeah, but they came back.
yeah.
And they roared back. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was the most relaxed I've been in a Steelers game. I was almost bored in the second half.
Yeah, 28-3 is it's pretty good ass whipping. I wasn't stressed at all in the second half for sure. But
before we get to the game, a couple of key injuries yesterday. I guess Herbig tweaked a hamstring maybe, and Isaac Seumalo re-injured that pec again, I believe it was. The Herbig thing's really they both are, but Herbig especially with TJ Watt out. We could be getting a big dose of Jack Sawyer against the Lions next Sunday.
DeMarvin Leal's here to save the day.
Oh, yeah. And DeMarvin Leal, too. He played some snaps yesterday, right? Logan Lee
did,
too?
A few.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Logan Lee almost had a sack. He had two wrapped up.
Yeah, it turned into a 30-yard gain.
Yes. That is the best Logan Lee thing ever.
And TJ Watt missed the game, obviously. James Pierre. Harmon also missed the game. So pretty impressive stuff. Holding that running game down without Harmon, especially. I mean, I was shocked, to be honest.
yeah, what did Shane have? Like 50 or 60 yards rushing, something like that?
60 flat.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up with like 60 receiving, too, though. So he did have a little bit of a game. But, yeah, they held him in check on the ground.
Yes, Taylor's Blitz, Jack Sawyer versus Penei Sewell is a scary thought, but I'm sure they're going to coach up
God.
Sewell. They'll give him some sleeping pills so he can relax before the matchup.
National champion Jack Sawyer is coming for Panay's lunch.
Here we go.
Oh, boy. We couldn't go a whole podcast without an Ohio State reference.
I think I made it last week, didn't I?
We
Oh, I'm
didn't
sure
even
you
make
did.
it 10 minutes. Didn't even make it 10 minutes. Jesus.
Kenneth Gainwell, team MVP or what? I mean, this guy's absolutely ridiculous. Got to be Omar Khan's best move. No?
Con artist, baby.
What's he paying him? Like $2 million this year? $3 million?
1.79.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be I don't know if it's his best move because, there's so many.
True.
There's
Very
the drafting of Fatanu. There's there's the trading of George Pickens.
What did I do?
We don't have enough time. There's just not enough time to point out all the great moves he's made. Really, absolutely.
I'm not taking the bait.
Like Bob says, starting with the draft, of course, unlike some people, but that's okay.
It's Victory Tuesday. We're not even going to get into it.
Sorry, is this facetious or is it?
Not us.
No.
Not us.
Oh, okay.
That upper left-hand corner once again.
Yeah, Dave, I'm sorry, buddy. Omar's a fucking demon in the draft. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, bro.
You're mispronouncing Andy Weidel. Try again. Say it with me. Andy Weidel.
We made it 7 minutes without. That's it.
Look at it. I didn't even want to get into it, but you guys kept prodding me. There's no way.
Vaughn, I think you're on to something.
Rename the podcast
in
his honor. That's great.
Over my dead body. Anyway. Seriously. I mean, Gainwell, 80 yards rushing, another, 46 yards receiving, second on the team in receptions. You can't get any better than that.
Third for running backs in the league, too. I thought I saw something where he's top 3 in receptions for running backs in the league, too.
Probably behind CMC and that might be about it.
No, there was he was third. I'm trying to remember the second. I can't remember if it was Gibbs or Robinson. I can't remember.
You know, at this point, it does become, and not to beat a dead horse, but it does become an interesting question. What's the better move? Signing Jaylen Warren as an undrafted free agent or signing Gainwell to a way below market contract? I don't know which one is Omar's best move.
I think they were both fine. I think they complement each other fairly well.
He didn't do Jaylen Warren. That was Kevin Colbert, by the way.
No, you're wrong. He stepped
you are
out right
wrong.
after the draft, and Omar signed Jaylen Warren.
Yeah, you're wrong, Dave. That was Omar.
I'm going to go look that up.
I
think Jaylen Warren was a Colbert.
Dave's been riding the Jaylen Warren for Colbert signing for like the last 5 episodes.
Don't look it up now, though, Dave. Stay focused. Stay focused.
I can't.
Don't let them throw you off your game. They got a podcast.
I'm boiling inside right now.
Focus on hosting the podcast. Don't let them get you off your game. Okay, you're fine. It's okay.
Nick Farabaugh had a good point though. If you had signed Gainwell, and you already have Jaylen Warren, what are you doing drafting a running back in the 3rd round?
Well, you got to have a third guy. It's smart to go get one. You got to be careful. You got to have a third guy. Genius.
The third guy who hasn't seen the field the entire season.
Until he made an all-time bonehead play. You know, let's face it, Caleb was on track to maybe get some carries. You know, I thought they were going to let him close out the game yesterday. I kind of wish they had. I don't know why they.
It's very strange. It's very strange. I like Caleb. I think. I mean, he only has 28 carries on the year. Right. So I mean, there's really nothing to it. And again, I mean, the run, the overall run scheme. I mean, I know. You know, I'm not going to play Monday morning quarterback completely here, but you guys have to understand. I mean, before midway through the second quarter, the run game wasn't working. I mean, Warren actually looked horrible in the first half. I didn't think he looked very good all game. I know everybody sits there and bitches about, you know, Warren needs 1 trillion touches a game. Are we sure it's the right running back that needs that many touches? Because I think Kenneth Gainwell might be getting it done. Now, I don't know, because I think Warren, he's only contracted through the end of this year, right? So is it out of the realm of possibilities for, you know, Caleb to be our 2 next year and Gainwell be our main guy, or vice versa?
No, didn't they sign?
Yeah, well, I
Jaylen
think
Warren
Warren
to a
got
contract?
a 2-year extension.
Yeah, he did. And Gainwell is a free agent after
Yeah,
the
and you're
season.
mispronouncing Jeremiah Love, who's going to be our running back next year.
See, here's the thing I speculate, guys, is that Gainwell is Aaron's guy. And that's why we're seeing so much of Gainwell. Because there's been games earlier in the season where you would see Rodgers yell at Warren. Do you remember there was a couple games where Warren did something and Aaron would yell at him? And now we've seen Gainwell gradually become a huge focal point. So I think Uncle Aaron's like, no, I want Gainwell out there. I want MVS. I want Thielen. I think that's what we're seeing here.
Well, Gainwell's a lot like Aaron Jones who Rodgers loved, and Ty Montgomery before him, who Rodgers loved. I don't remember really Ryan Grant. That was when I was really young. But
the running back, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I remember.
From
Ryan
what I
Grant.
remember, Ryan Grant was a fairly good receiving back too. I think Aaron Rodgers just likes the receiving backs better. Now, is Warren a bad receiving back? No, but is he better? Inside the tackles? Yeah. I don't know. I think Gainwell, and also again with how Rodgers is, he doesn't want to get hit. He wants to get the ball out quick. Gainwell is going to be the best option out of the running back room for that. Now, the one thing that I was thinking about last night, with the Jonnu, toss play that went for a touchdown, why don't we have Jonnu in the backfield more often in the shotgun? And instead of maybe force feeding Gainwell on those quick, flats or Texas routes or whatever it might be, maybe put Jonnu Smith there. He's a bigger body. Speed looks to be about the same. And I don't know. That's just a thought that I had.
Worked last night.
I think another piece to this is I think Gainwell's a much better runner out of the shotgun than Jaylen Warren is.
Oh, yeah.
Jalen's just not very good at running the ball out of the shotgun.
And let's be honest, though, if they're not for a holding penalty, Jalen cranks off a huge run, which he is able to do.
True.
He's a more physical runner. They're a good tandem together. And there was a couple of passes where Jalen caught him and did what Jalen does, and he turned 1 yard into 12 yards. So, I'm okay with either one of them. But look, I mean, I made this point a bunch of times. I'm not going to go way into draft preview, but I think if you're going to have a mediocre quarterback next year, and we probably will, you got to get a first-line, top of the draft star running back if he falls to you. Get Jeremiah Love, and he'll make up for a lot of shit with the quarterback. All the stuff we wish we could do. Can you imagine if Jahmyr Gibbs was running the ball for us? A lot of these problems we have would go away pretty quickly because Gibbs can just beat the shit out of you. And we're going to see that this week. It doesn't matter if the blocking is really good. He's just too fast and too good. And it's hard to stop a guy like that. We haven't had a top tier running back
since Najee.
Since Willie Parker.
Le'Veon Bell?
Le'Veon Bell. I mean, come on.
I'll give you Bell had 3 good years.
I don't even.
Bob, stop. Stop.
3 good years.
And someone's gonna get pissed.
If you look up the stats, they're pretty much identical.
Enough with the back. Dave, what's next?
Where do we want to go? I mean, Aaron Rodgers was these last 2 games just on fire. This is the best quarterback we've had since pre-injury Ben. These last 2 weeks for sure.
The bar's in hell, but sure.
Yeah.
Look,
it really is.
I'll give you a real hot take right now. Assuming we finish the deal and win the division, Aaron Rodgers will be the best quarterback in the AFC playoffs.
Better than Josh Allen?
There's a guy named Josh Allen in Buffalo.
Bob, come on.
In the playoffs, I would, and they're actually kind of similar. I think you could make the case Aaron Rodgers is a better playoff quarterback than Josh Allen. Now, in overall talent, I'm not saying Aaron's better than Josh Allen. But I'm saying come playoff time, when the lights get bright, Josh Allen has a tendency to shrink.
No, he doesn't.
No.
We are
I'm sorry. How many Super Bowls has he been in? How many Super Bowls has Josh Allen been in?
He single-handedly carried the team to be right there down the wire with the Chiefs like 3 years in a row.
He gave them a lead with 13 seconds left to go to the Super Bowl. What do you want him to do?
I'm with Bob. Josh Allen sucked. How about that?
He probably should have went out there and played safety, Dave. I mean, fuck.
He probably should.
How many Super Bowls has Rodgers been in?
1.
How many years has he played in the league?
And it's 1 more than Josh Allen.
How many years has he played in the league?
1 more than Josh Allen.
By the time Aaron Rodgers was Josh Allen's age, he was already a Super Bowl champion.
Josh Allen's what, 29, 28?
Yeah, and Rodgers already had his Super Bowl.
It don't matter, Colin. The math checks out.
Yeah, he already had a Super Bowl. He won his Super Bowl when he was younger than Allen.
How do you consistently talk to this cat? I mean, CJ Stroud is 2-0 in the wild card in his career. He's only played 2 years in the 2 full seasons in this league. Justin Herbert's a better quarterback than I mean, brother. Listen, I know you. And
no, not in the playoffs. They're not. Justin Herbert sucks in the.
I
playoffs.
agree. Trevor Lawrence is going to be in the playoffs. Guess who's a better playoff quarterback? Trevor Lawrence.
No,
and then
he's
also,
he hasn't won a Super Bowl. Who in the AFC has won a Super Bowl?
Mahomes won like the last 6, Bob. I mean, Jesus Christ, there's like there's 2 quarterbacks to pick from in the last 6 years.
And unlike some of the other quarterbacks that can be named, Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl. Not was a participant. He won the Super Bowl.
What? He hasn't won a Super Bowl since Ben Roethlisberger was in his prime.
I was 7 years.
We're talking years and years ago.
I was 7
ago.
All the other guys pee down their leg when the lights get bright. Look, I'm telling you, I can make this case very.
You are going to be so disappointed. Wild card weekend.
I was going to be disappointed yesterday. I was going to be disappointed last week.
You're not going to face the Dolphins in the playoffs.
When we played Minnesota, I was going to be disappointed when we played the Colts.
Oh, he's out of control.
Yeah,
he's out of control.
Bottom line is,
we don't have to go hold you down again for a second time because you are out of control.
Look at the guys they beat. They beat Steichen. They beat Kevin O'Connell. They beat all these guys that you think are great. And I think some of those guys are great too. But bottom line is they're beating these people, and it's because number 8 is playing.
They beat Carson Wentz and they beat Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Talk to Dave. He's the one who
and
thought
Danny
they
Dimes.
were going to blow
They
us
beat
out.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Again, talk to Dave. He thought they were going to blow us out.
They beat Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I thought the Vikings were going to win.
They beat Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
They beat Justin Fields.
In Flacco's defense, we are scared of him.
We did lose to Flacco too. So
yeah, we did.
Right. So that cancels itself out. So what quarterbacks have we really beaten? I mean, Drake May, 3rd week of the year, that was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Drake May actually outplayed Rodgers, but the problem was they had 6 fumbles. They had 6 fumbles.
We beat MVP Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Lamar hasn't been an MVP since
last year.
Well, Lamar's also hurt, so
yeah, he's definitely
that. And
has one leg.
That roster turnover this year from last year is just horrible in Baltimore. Thank God that Super Bowl window's over. We can at least cross Cincinnati and Baltimore off the list. Buffalo, this is the last year for them, I think. Kansas City.
Josh Allen's only 28. That team's going to be a problem for a long time.
Josh Allen is only 28, but what has Brandon Beane done to build around him?
He hasn't done much. You're right.
And this is the year for Buffalo because if Mahomes does come back next year and goes back to, what he was for the first 6 years of his career, we're having a whole different conversation.
And let's face it, Buffalo is a flawed team. They're not what they were either. So, look, if I was going to bet right now, I'd bet the Texans because of the defense.
Thank you.
Denver.
Denver has got home field advantage. Well, they haven't locked it up yet, but if they lock up home field advantage,
it's tough to play in Mile High City. Sean Payton's been there, done that shit numerous times. That defense is, it's not as good as the Texans, but it's damn fucking close.
Yeah.
I think Bo Nix has way bigger balls than CJ Stroud does. I know CJ's 2-0 in his wild card career.
Talk to him, Colin.
Nice.
Back and be quiet.
Nice. Hey, shut the fuck up. You beat the Joe Flacco Browns and you beat the Justin Herbert Chargers.
Hey, that's great. Can we get back to the game?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Back to the game. God damn.
It's Denver.
20 minutes
Denver's
in.
winning the AFC.
The game.
No, they're not.
Dave, the game.
Bo Nix will ruin that.
Yeah, they're not.
They keep coming
Oh,
to meet
Nick's
us.
been nails. He's been nails.
Yeah, how do you do in that 13-11 game?
13-11.
Tours out.
MVS scored a touchdown. Is that the shocker of the season? He actually wide
No,
receiver did something.
Actually, kind of waiting on that.
I mean, is he the third Steelers wide receiver to catch a touchdown pass this year?
No, Aaron's got like
4th.
Yeah.
Third different one.
Fifth. DK,
Roman.
Skowronek, Roman,
Oh, I
Calvin.
forgot about Skowronek.
Yeah.
Did Roman? Oh yeah, Roman got one.
Roman caught that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Roman is
Oh yeah,
Roman who?
the one you tried to compare to the fucking.
running. And
So
MVS
Roman's done, right? Since we're on the subject, he's not going to play again this season, right?
Barring
especially
injuries.
now with Thielen and MVS here.
And Lazard is right there for the taking.
Oh, Lazard's coming.
Woo! He's coming.
He is coming. I think
He's
that's a
coming.
done deal.
That Roman thing is the most strange and frustrating thing ever.
We've all
It
talked
is-
about it.
It
Yeah.
is
It's bizarre.
strange. It is grotesque. It is frustrating. It is annoying. It is malpractice. I have 150 negative words to use for that. I don't even,
Like I told you, brother, things that went on that we have not seen. I'm convinced a lot of shit's went on that we have not seen.
I'm
Well,
with you.
I've made the point in the war room, and I think I've got Trent converted to this. I think Roman Wilson is open because he's running the wrong routes, which is why Aaron never looks at him.
Yes, I did give you credit, Bob, about that. That
I don't think he's
Yeah.
running the wrong routes all the time, though, is he? I mean, I find that hard to believe.
I don't fucking know, but
That's the only thing that makes sense.
It is the only thing that could possibly make sense. Or Aaron just actually hates him that fucking much. That no matter
I
how
think
open
that's
he
more
gets,
likely
he's
it.
not letting him get the ball.
For some reason, he just doesn't like the kid. Maybe the kid made a couple mistakes, and maybe he continues to make a few mistakes here and there, and then Aaron just doesn't trust him.
Yeah.
He's
Trent
just
did
not
it.
throwing the ball.
Trent did a good job pointing out a couple of weeks ago with Roman that you see him rounding off routes and running to and overrunning to the sideline and kind of leading himself into where it's not where it was. And a veteran quarterback like Rodgers, he wants you to snap it off a certain way. And if you're not doing that, eventually he just says, well, fuck you. I don't care if you're on the field or not. It doesn't matter because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Which is why I think he
Future
pushed
Rams
so
Pro
hard
Bowler
for all these
Roman
veterans.
Wilson. If he ever gets to McVay or Shanahan or somebody like that,
I'm telling
He
you,
still has potential. I mean, he still has potential to be a decent player in this league.
yeah, I don't think the
just-
Steelers are going to give up on him. He'll be. It's going to be
I
next
don't
year.
either. No,
Unless some
I've heard
injuries
multiple people say they think he's going to get traded. He's going to get cut. I don't think they're giving up on him yet.
What are you getting for Roman Wilson? You're not getting. You might as well hold on to him and try him again
Just-
next year because they've ruined any value he has.
Yeah,
he might be able to
There's-
get a fifth.
Yeah, just hold on to him at that point. You're not paying him anything.
It's
You're gonna
strange.
get
I mean,
you're going to get a fifth for a kid who's not even on your active roster.
Yeah, I don't even know if they could get that.
Maybe. That's why I said maybe.
Yeah,
Somebody could see potential.
he's got good hands. He's fast. He's 4.39 speed. He's a good route runner. He was fairly productive in. It's very. I don't know. I mean,
wouldn't
you're not going to get a.
I think you're reaching with a good route runner there. He was in college, but he certainly hasn't demonstrated that ability in the pros.
They're
I feel like a lot
also.
of times that translates, but
I talked about this at the beginning of the season. I did not think he was going to transition to a Z receiver this year well. He's never done it in his entire life. He's always been a slot receiver, and he was used in motion a ton in college to help him get open. And we don't do any of those things for him. We're lining him up on the outside almost exclusively. He just doesn't know how to play that position.
So is that an Arthur Smith
and I
problem?
think they'd also prefer. Yeah, I think they'd also prefer Jonnu Smith over him in the slot. So that
Yeah.
kind of. I mean, if they prefer both Jonnu Smith and Calvin Austin over him in the slot, well,
Yeah.
kind of shit
Why
out
would
of
you-
luck there.
I think we've
Calvin
had
Austin won't be on the team next year. Probably Jonnu won't either. So
we've had 14
No.
weeks to see that Jonnu Smith isn't the answer at the slot. So I don't know what.
The answer's coming, Dave. He was just released by the Jets.
Yeah. If I was Scotty Miller, I'd be looking over my shoulder right now because he's going to get subbed out for Lazard any minute now.
can
Any
Lazard
minute
play
now.
special teams?
I don't think he
I don't-
does.
I don't think
No,
he's
but-
ever. I don't think he's. Yeah,
Is Scotty
I
Miller?
don't know if he did his first year or anything, but he definitely hasn't anytime recently.
not at this age.
Just put Skoranek out there twice.
That could be a problem because MVS doesn't play special teams, does he? And then Thielen, does Thielen play special teams? That's a lot of guys that they got.
Hey, you know who
No,
plays
but-
special teams? DK Metcalf.
He did.
One special team play.
It don't even matter, boys. We cut Plum Lee to make room for Lazard. It don't even matter. He's going to the practice squad. Don't you even worry
Samuel,
about
Asante Samuel's been he's played gunner a little bit. I saw Scotty Miller playing gunner. James Pierre, when he's healthy,
Yeah.
he can be a gunner. I
Brandon
don't know if you want your starter to do that, but Eccles has definitely been doing it. There's plenty of guys to worry about special teams. You could bring Lazard in here pretty easily and not even care if he plays special teams.
Yeah, I mean, we've had what? Skoranek. I mean, consistently, we've had Skoranek, Pierre, kind of consistently Samuel, Eccles. That's 4. You only need 2. So, I mean, you need 4 at most. So, yeah, I don't know why you're getting worked up. I wouldn't worry about it. But
Yeah.
It's like 3 out of the 5 wide receivers that don't play special teams, though.
You know,
That could be a problem.
after last night too,
Maybe not.
is Skoranek a special teams Pro Bowler? I think he is.
He's certainly plugging
Yeah, he's
for
got
it
a
on,
shot
on
for
Twitter.
he's
Yeah.
our new Killebrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
And he's such good depth at the receiver position too. I mean, not like depth as in like really going to play much, but like he's probably the best wide receiver 5 in the league. I know that's like, not really saying much, but he probably is still the best wide receiver 5 in the league because he's going to be a Pro Bowler on special teams.
Dave,
So-
you agree with that, right?
I mean-
You agree with that, right?
About what?
About
Skoranek.
Skoranek. Yeah,
Yeah, he's been good.
just making
He's
sure.
a special teams guy. It's good.
Hey, Cora, who signed him?
What's that?
Who signed Skoranek?
I was going to wait till later,
Was that? Was
but
that?
Jalen Warren was a Colbert guy. He was signing. So
Where was
you
that
guys
come-
can get over that. You can have Skoranek. I'll take Jalen Warren back where he belongs.
I'll take Fautanu, Frazier, McCormick. I will take. I mean, we go. The list goes on. We can
It
do that.
does. It
Yeah,
does.
Andy Weidl's a fantastic GM. Anyway,
Wait. Who signed Asante Samuel that had a pick in this game?
Who? What?
oh my God.
The
We
con
for Sonny
artist.
Samuel already?
Who traded for Jalen Ramsey? Who had a
He
sack?
gave up Minka for that. It's a wash.
Well,
That is not a wash. Did you watch
Minka
that
didn't
game
do
last
shit.
night?
Yeah, Minka didn't do shit.
Yeah,
last
Minka,
night. He's
Minka's
had a
surrounded
pretty
by a
damn
bunch
good
of
year.
freaking half-asses on that secondary. Come
Yeah.
on.
How'd Minka
Come
do
on.
tackling
Yeah.
tackling DK one-on-one? Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
Lord.
He tossed
Yeah,
him
that
in the
doesn't
we
happen.
third
acquired
row.
a tight
Yeah.
end that was a part of history last night too from them. Don't forget
Yeah.
that, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're gonna give him
Don't
John
you
O. Smith
fucking
as a
forget
as a as a
made history last
Yeah.
night. Made history.
I
How
mean,
about that one?
Minka's had a pretty good year.
and he's
Sean
surrounded
Elliott.
by
Yeah, he's done.
absolutely
yeah,
no one.
Minka's done well for Miami.
He's
yeah,
he's
absolutely.
wasting the rest of his athletic prime in a lifeless team. I mean, a lifeless team who literally gave up after
Yeah.
25 minutes of football.
Absolutely.
So
gave up.
I
said
would
it like 3 times
relax on the
last night.
relax on the Minka thing. I've heard a bunch of you clowns that
Look,
you casuals who are like, oh my god, Minka was so terrible.
look,
You guys are
look, Colin.
queers. So he's had a really good year.
Colin, if your head
He
coach
hasn't
shows
done
up in
anything for the
capris
last
and
3
grandma's
years.
glasses, I'd give up too.
He used to be good. He
He's had
he
a good
hasn't
year.
done shit.
They,
for the
they
last
misused
3
him, and you
years.
know it. You even said it. They
He's
misused
had a good year.
him. They misused
he's had
him.
a good
and you
year.
know it. Anyway, Dylan
All right, what's
Cook,
next?
big time performance yesterday. Shocking,
Yeah.
some might
Yeah.
say.
He looks good.
I don't want to have to give the Steelers offensive line coach credit because then we've gone too far.
Who signed
But
him?
Pat Meyer. Now here's a guy.
Pat Meyer coaching up those left tackles. This was Andres Pete last week, and now it's Dylan Cook this week.
Let's see it against Detroit.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen it against Baltimore, who has a terrible edge rushing group. Miami's, whose isn't much better, if they even are better. I mean, that Miami defense is terrible. I mean, I'll give him his props. He had a good game, but I'd like to see it against an actual NFL defense first. Can we?
we're gonna find out a lot.
Can
about
we
this
all?
next
Can
week.
we all just like pump the brakes and be like, hey, we got to see this against a National Football League defense, not a Division One FCS defense.
Well,
I think they
well,
get it this coming week.
one thing to remember is I think we're going to find more out about Fatano this game, unless they try to move Hutchinson.
Which
But
Yeah.
Hutchinson is going to match up with Fatanu unless they start swapping him around.
I mean, have they moved Hutchison all year? That
Not,
you guys know
not a
of?
lot.
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
Nope. Not that I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I mean, because the guy on the other side, that Alakeem Muhammad guy, from what I've seen, he's had a pretty good year as well.
He's
So
pretty good. Yeah, they got Davenport too, I think. So they got a decent
Davenport.
pass rush.
yeah, and they recently got Aleem McNeil back. So that defensive line, I mean, they're pretty
good.
much all healthy from what I've seen. That secondary in Detroit is.
It's
Yeah,
not the
they're in
defense
trouble.
I'm worried about their offense coming in here against, in Detroit, playing against our beat up defense. That's the scary part.
Well, we might get Harmon back. Maybe TJ. Maybe get lucky.
I think Harmon is going to be back from what Tomlin said in the press conference today.
yeah, he
Harmon
said
will
he's
be
coming.
back.
He's back. Tomlin.
Don't underestimate Detroit doing Detroit things and blowing the game for themselves, because they have beaten themselves a lot this year by going for fourth downs when they should kick field goals. They have been
Yeah.
They can fuck it up. So don't discount that as an option.
We'll spend more time on that game, but I don't have high hopes for that one. I know I've been wrong this last couple weeks. But
that's it. Next subject. You're getting negative. Let's go. Stop it. Let's go.
Listen, that offense is disgusting. First in points for, fourth in yards, first in turnovers, second in fumbles lost, 12th in first downs. I mean, we can head to the passing game. They're third in yards, second in touchdowns, first in INTs, net yard average, fourth. Like, it just keeps going. It doesn't get better as you keep reading their list and offensive statistics. They're gonna be a problem.
Definitely gonna be a problem.
Is that the Lions
anybody else on offense?
That's the Lions offense.
You had that ready to read? What the hell?
Yep, I was looking it up because I was actually going to start watching film on him earlier today.
Okay.
I do want to bring up one thing that was concerning to me because I'm a Darnell Washington fan. My man, you do not need to try to get lower your head into little cornerbacks who are laying on the ground to get. I get it. You want to run him over. You want to show us the big stretch. Just step on his fucking head and keep going. Okay, it'll work. You're so much bigger than they are. Let's not try to meet cornerbacks helmet to helmet. I mean, you already got one concussion. We don't need you to get another one.
I did notice him lowering his head a lot yesterday.
Yeah,
and he doesn't really need to do that.
I love it.
Yeah, I loved it too until he got the first concussion. Now I'm not so crazy about it anymore.
He got his first concussion because Kyle Hamilton took his feet out and he landed on his head.
Yeah.
He didn't even lower his head that play.
True. That is true.
I mean, I love it, dude. He's a mammoth.
He's a real problem when he's got the ball in the secondary. He's a real problem.
He is easily my favorite gimmick since, like, who else was a gimmick? Like rookie Chase Claypool, the gimmick plays for him.
Yeah.
He's my favorite gimmick since rookie Chase Claypool.
Watching 6 grown professional athletes just try to grab at his tree trunk legs, hanging on like little kids on Christmas morning, dragging out somebody to the presents. Like,
he's what, 320? What did he say he was?
He said 311.
311.
Yeah, I'm not even buying that. I think he's more closer to 320. And these guys in the secondary are not even 200 pounds. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, he leads the league out of all professional football players in yards after catch per reception with over 7. Mm-hmm. He averages over 7 yards after catch per reception. So you can get this cat the ball on a screenplay at the line of scrimmage, and he will guarantee 7 yards. It is fucking nuts. It is truly, it is crazy.
If he trips and falls forward, it's 5. I mean, he's 6'8". So.
Somber beat me to it. Did you see a picture of Barstool that shows like 7-8 Dolphins tackling him at the same time to bring him down?
It's such a problem when he's in the secondary. It's crazy.
I mean, poor Minka was holding on to his back leg like a fucking child, bro. I was like,
yeah.
Especially if you're like a team out of the playoffs. You're like I'm not fucking tackling that, dude. The season's over.
Right.
That's what I wanted. DK did to Minka what I wanted Darnell to get a little ball over the middle and let Minka come ram into him and go, oh, poor little boy.
Why do you hate Minka?
I don't understand it.
I liked Minka until he was overpaid and overrated, but Minka talks a lot of trash. And don't think if he had nailed Darnell, he wouldn't have got up and yapped. So yeah, he's the only weapon they had on defense. So I wanted Darnell to take him out early.
When has Minka been a notorious trash talker?
But he was a trash talker the whole time he was in Pittsburgh.
Was he?
Yes, he was going back and forth with Cincinnati constantly.
Well, just Chase.
Jamar Chase is a thuggish fucking pig. I would do the same fucking thing. The fuck's your point, buddy?
I had a feeling that one was coming.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's a trash talker, and for the last 3 years, he couldn't back it up. He's not backing it up in Miami either. What's the record again?
He's playing pretty good.
He is playing good right now.
Playing pretty good.
We took him out of the game yesterday because they didn't have the depth.
Yeah,
wait, is this the same retard who told me Randy Moss wasn't as good because he didn't win a Super Bowl? This fucking cat? Yeah. No. I remember we were having a discussion earlier in the year.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Next
anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Let's flip over to defense. I can't believe they held A-Chain in check last night. I thought for sure without Harmon, he was going to go off. It didn't help that they fell behind after, midway through the second quarter, and that's kind of took them out of their regular offense. But again, give Tomlin and Austin some credit. It was a good game plan. Overcame some stuff.
What was Achan's yards per carry?
I can look it
Over
up real
5.
quick.
So they didn't really do much. It was over 5 yards a carry. I just think that, a positive game plan when you're down 3 scores in the fourth quarter, you're not going to be able to run the ball to Devon Achan. So
Yeah, but I mean, even the eye test, he wasn't doing it.
He averaged 5 even. His
5
average
even?
5 even. Yep.
Oh, there were. The 14-yard run, the 10-yard run. He
Yeah,
had a couple of nice little booms.
I don't know, Bob, is 5 yards a carry a bad game?
No, 5 yards a carry is a good game.
Yeah,
His
Terrell Austin
longest-
masterclass.
His longest was 15.
Well, when he ends up with
Yeah.
60 total, I mean,
He also led them in receiving with 67 yards. His average
yeah, he did.
per pass was 11.2 yards. His longest was 24.
Achan's not the problem. The problem is that, luckily for us, they abandoned giving him the ball. They really tried to go to the tight ends a lot.
Yeah, I mean, their quarterback's fucking terrible. Two is
I was
mean,
about to say the
it's
two
one of
was
the worst
problem.
performances
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
The problem was the quarterback was horrendous.
It's
Bro,
one of the
in
worst
cold
performances
weather,
I've
he
seen.
can't. In cold weather, he can't throw accurate over 10 yards to save his life. He cannot.
Tua's
Help the
QBR
inter-
was
It's bad.
12.2. His QBR was 12.2.
12.2.
QBR.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
for context,
shit.
Rodgers was 58.8.
I
Which
tweeted
is
it out
crazy
today.
because it was almost perfect throwing the ball.
Yeah.
What he missed 3 passes?
Aaron,
We went-
yeah,
We went
I think
23 and
he-
27.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was at least another one.
I just think QBR. I don't know exactly what goes into it, but I think it's pretty valuable. I mean, it's been around for forever. I think it's probably because his ADOT was 3.6, and at one point he was fuck, I forget it. At one point he was 5 of 6 for 2 yards or some crazy shit like that. So I mean,
No, he was 4 for 4 for 31 to start the game.
That one ball though he threw.
the one
to
to DK
Waddle.
was 22 yards.
Stop it, Vaughn.
Wait, are
Stop
we
it.
talking about the same quarterback?
Stop it, Vaughn. God damn it.
I was talking about Tua. The ball he threw to Waddle, that thing floated in the air for a fucking hour, and it was going 17 yards, and it felt like it was a struggle to get it 17 yards for him. That thing floated forever.
It was
On the Samuel pick?
That wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean that thing was just floating out there.
Well,
that was a
watch his
terrible
feet. If you
ball.
watch his feet, it was horrible. His mechanics, I don't even think his back leg was back. It was horrible. He was basically.
He doesn't want to be out there in the cold. If you're the Dolphins, you're paying him what? It's $50 million a year, right?
$60 million next year.
It's insane.
On that
It's
pass,
almost
he
as
was
bad
taking
as
a
the
step
Browns.
back as he threw the ball.
Mhm.
It was horrendous mechanics.
Yeah.
And the coach, he looks miserable in the cold too. I like McDaniel. I think he's a good offensive mind.
He is a good
But-
offensive mind. Yes.
Again, in a post-game press conference, he's stuttering. And did you see the halftime interview with him? He was incoherent,
Yeah,
stuttering,
he-
and
At this
He
point,
goes
it's more
like-
surprising.
I don't know what happens when he loses a game. He goes full retard when he talks.
he
He
does.
gets in those press conferences and he can't talk. It's weird.
And I'm a fan of his, big time, but not. I don't think.
I'm too.
No,
I don't
I
think
I
head
like
coaches
him,
is.
but head coach.
And this isn't Tomlin anti-bias on my part, but I'm never gonna sit there. I know you guys started the podcast with Tomlin beat McDaniel. I don't think Tomlin outcoached McDaniel at all. I just think that Tua's fucking terrible, and that defense couldn't stop us. I mean, Jonnu Smith had a 12-yard tossing play for a touchdown, guys. If that
we talked
speaks
about that in the
volumes.
prep.
I mean,
No, I mean me
Marquez
personally,
Marquez Valdez-Scantling ran a cross-country concept and was wide the fuck open, 19
Yeah.
yards down the field. It wasn't a Tomlin beat McDaniel gimmick. It was a Tua's horrible, and their defense couldn't stop my local high school's team. I mean, I don't know. That's just
my
my
thing
opinion.
is, I just think Tomlin deserves credit for actually being aggressive. actually going for it on 4th down. Like, that was crazy to see how aggressive last 2 games.
Twice
now,
on one
they've
drive.
aggressive
Will he
in
do that
general.
against Detroit?
Right.
Probably not.
No, I
And
think he
that's-
will.
But see, that's the thing. If he's now open to this kind of stuff, I'm guessing Rodgers has convinced him or something. I don't know. But if he's more open to this kind of stuff, then we may have something here. If he's open to change, open to like doing these kind of things, because that's what it takes nowadays. And
I still don't think it was Tomlin. I think Aaron basically said this is how it's going to go.
Yeah.
If you want to make a push to the playoff, this is how it's going to go. And Tomlin's just like, okay.
Look, I mean, bottom line is as critical as we are of Tomlin after losses and after repeatedly stupid game plans. Do I think he came up with a dazzling game plan? No, but you got to give the guy credit. You can't just say he sucks when he loses, and he often sucks when we win. When they have a nice win, we have to be honest brokers and say, you know what? No matter he's the head coach. He's to blame when they fuck up, and he gets the credit when they win.
I think another thing to credit him to is the way they contained a chain. They didn't let a chain just take over and take that. That's the part that scared me. And this is without Harmon and without TJ Watt. So that's another thing he deserves credit for. Those 2 things. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he sucked, but I'm going to give him some credit for sure.
I mean, he had 127 yards, scrimmage yards, and
He actually
frankly,
did have a pretty good game.
they should have gone to him more. It might have been a more interesting game for us, but overall, I think they played about as well as they could play based on who wasn't playing for them.
Correct.
I think the defensive game plan changed what Miami really wanted to do. We ran a lot of base in this, and we lined somebody. We changed who it was, but somebody was over top of Corey Brewer, and he's their guy who gets out in space and gets up to the next level to block linebackers. They pull him a lot. You can't do that with somebody lined up right over top of you. And I think that changed some of the things they wanted to do. So some of the misdirection stuff, you didn't see as much of it in this game as what we had seen in previous games from Miami.
Pretty
So
sure a lot of
I
it.
think they called that pretty good.
Pretty sure a lot of it was Herbig, Trent, that you're talking about with Aaron Brewer, and that Miami offensive line is probably one of the more athletic offensive lines in the league.
The most athletic. I don't think it's close. Yeah.
Well, I think San Fran still got a pretty damn good athletic offensive line, but yeah, I mean from left to right, Patrick Paul, stud athlete out of Houston, 2nd-year guy. Savanaya, as terrible as he is, he's a good athlete out of Arizona. I mean, Aaron Brewer's a good athlete. I think Cole Strange is their right guard, and then their right tackle's not much of a guy. I think he's a backup, but yeah, I mean that they move super well. And Trent, I think what you're talking about is, I think it was Herbig. Because there's multiple times I would see the defensive line shift before the snap, and Herbig would be right over in the A gap, zero technique essentially, in a sprinter stance. So, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But
I saw him. I saw Y.A. Black. I saw Cam Hayward actually at one point. Miwu, he was up over top of them at one point. I mean, they were. A lot of this game, they had 3 down linemen in base, and we had somebody standing over Patrick Queen. There was a couple times they were showing Patrick Queen in that A gap, looking like a run blitz. They just was not going to let him do what he's probably the best in the league at, which is getting out in space.
Queen had a nice game too.
He had a great game.
One thing I did want to point out, Trent, one of the first offensive plays for Miami you highlighted on Sunday was that little naked boot to the tight end, and right on cue it went for a big play early in the game. But I was really impressed later in the game because they went back to it a couple of times, and we actually had a linebacker sitting right there on the tight end. I was like, who the fuck made these adjustments? Where did this come from? You know, did they do it on their own? I mean,
well, I wanted to point out that Malik Harrison got more snaps than Peyton Wilson this game.
I thought he played pretty well too.
He had 29 snaps to Peyton Wilson's 21. So they had him out there a lot more too to help with the run.
He was our highest graded.
Go ahead, Colin. I saw it too. Go ahead.
He was our highest graded PFF defender. Malik Harrison was.
Not a surprise when you're going against a run-heavy team that he would outsnap Wilson because
yeah.
Although I will say,
Wilson played a good game though.
Yeah,
There was one pass over the middle when Harrison was in, and he was just kind of leaning and reaching for it. Peyton Wilson would have picked that off. I forget the play. There was a play they completed over the middle for like 10 or 12 yards, and it was just right past Harrison, who was just doing.
I think it was that first Waddle. I think it was that first Waddle catch.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wilson would have took that back the other way.
Boxing Men's not buying this one at all.
Boxing Men, they're on a
He's not.
4-game winning streak. They beat the shit out of the Bills, and we lose some of these games sometimes. So that's the thing about this.
That's the thing I'm having trouble recalibrating my brain to, is that Aaron Rodgers makes a big difference in all this, because these are games we would have lost over the last 3-4 years, and we don't anymore because Aaron Rodgers is so much better than you pick it, Russell Wilson, Kenny Pickett.
I don't think we've had a Tomlin loss this year, really. I mean, let's
think it's Aaron Rodgers.
Let's actually think about this. Like, Seattle was a loss. Okay, that team's might win the NFC. I mean, Cincinnati was a scheduled loss. Like,
that's the one.
That
the
voodoo
one.
But it's that voodoo Thursday night record, like that voodoo Thursday night home divisional record thing. Like,
but that's also
like,
a Tomlin problem. He sucks on Thursday nights.
Sucks on Thursday, but unbeatable on Monday.
No,
it's just
it's
so
and that's so strange. Well, no,
but it's also divisional.
It makes all the sense in the world because he gets more fucking time to prepare.
He gets an extra day.
Yes.
to prepare.
I would make the case that they did
the Bears lost. I thought they were going to lose that game.
I agree.
Really shocked
in
me.
Soldier Field against Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was going to eat Tomlin for lunch.
Getting embarrassed against the Chargers, getting embarrassed against the Bills. Yeah. I would classify those as Tomlin losses because they were not ready to
I don't
play
think
those
the Bills. I will say, Bob, I'm with you with the Chargers. That was probably one of the more embarrassing losses, like going back to like San Fran 2023, that week 1 game. Those are probably the two most embarrassing losses I can remember.
Without both starting left tackle and right tackle in that game too for the Chargers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
And the Bills.
And the Bills too, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I consider the Bills loss embarrassing, because you could tell 7-3 and then they just quit. I mean, they call it what it was. They quit when we got down 10-7. That was it. Floodgates open. Offense didn't play very well from that point on, and the defense sure didn't play fucking well either.
I just feel like when they play high-level quarterback play, they don't respond.
That's the thing, though. There's not high-level quarterback play this year. There's not.
I mean, I'll give you this. Mahomes being out of the playoffs and, Baltimore's quarterback not being quite what he was. We're missing a few of the key guys, but
the best quarterback in the league this year, bar none, as far as I'm concerned, has been Matt Stafford.
Oh yeah.
And what's he, 37?
Yeah.
Look, Josh Allen is great overall, great career, great player. He's not having a great year. He has had some inconsistency.
He's turned it on the last few weeks. He's starting to run more.
I think Josh Allen.
It's the whole team. It's the whole team of the Bills that's been up and down.
Yeah.
It's not just Allen. It's the whole team.
Josh
Their
Allen
defense is atrocious.
Yeah,
defense
Josh Allen didn't beat us. James Cook beat us.
Yeah.
That's why wins can never be a quarterback stat. I hope anybody watching knows wins are not a quarterback stat.
Yeah, you keep believing that. Start an NBA podcast.
He's right, though. It's not. It really isn't. I mean, they have a lot to do with it, but there's so many factors.
The start of the league.
They're the most important part, but it's not totally on the quarterback. I'm sorry, it's just not.
So you can't tell me all the losses the Bengals have had with Joe Burrow is because of Joe Burrow.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been the fucking best. He's been lighting the league up statistically every single year he's played all year.
All the times Rodgers has lost in the playoffs. I mean, his defenses gave up in Green Bay, in Rodgers' career in Green Bay, his defenses gave up an average of 35.0 points per game.
Oh.
And you're telling me that's a Rodgers problem? The reason they lost is Rodgers or won or lost in that matter? I mean, think about all the times that we won in spite of Kenny Pickett or in spite of Mitch Trubisky or, frankly, in spite of Mason Rudolph that Cincinnati game. You can't tell me he was a world beater, but that's even the least of it. I mean, think about all the teams who are winning in spite of quarterback play at the current conjecture. I mean, Right?
Joe
Am I-
Burrow
am I-
hasn't made the playoffs in 3 years.
But he's been
Because
fantastic.
he's got
for the most
a
part of it.
historically bad defense, Bob.
I
What's
mean, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come
it really
on.
is.
I mean,
He
he's
also-
been fantastic for the most part of it, though.
How do you look this past Sunday?
He had a bad game. Okay. I mean, come on, Bob.
Bad
You're gonna throw away 5 years of stats for one bad game?
Hey, it's not 5 years of stats. I mean,
The Ravens blew him out, and Lamar had 12 passing attempts. 12.
Yeah, I mean, Burrow has made some key mistakes since that Super Bowl run. It's not, if you watch the game in and game out with Burrow, he has nice passing stats. He has nice, hey, I have to throw the ball 65 times a game. But I mean, bottom line is we gave him a lot of credit for being a winner his first couple of years in the league, but we're not keeping that same energy when now all of a sudden, look, he plays bad at the beginning of the years. I mean, he got hurt this year, but he's the one who digs that hole. And then he comes out and has 40-9. But the first 2 weeks out or 3 weeks out when they're 0-3, 0-4, you know, again, it's all convenient. This is an NBA fucking argument. This is, it's not the stats. It's not the guy. The guys on the field play the game. They win and lose the game. Quarterback's the most important position on the field. If you play big, if your quarterback plays big, we say it all the time. You can't win a Super Bowl without a quarterback. Well, how's that not a fucking win stat then?
The Ravens won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer.
We won Ben's first Super Bowl with Ben Roethlisberger as a rookie quarterback
20 years ago. Now name the one in the last decade.
Dave, what's next?
Yeah.
Should we put a bow on this game? Am I missing anything? Did we miss anything to point out? I mean,
I'm about to put a rope around my neck. Anyways,
overall, the defense played pretty well. We didn't spend much time on the defense, but they weren't given much to.
Kyle Digger was back. I don't know if anybody brought that up, but
No.
he returned, and I think him and Ramsey, that tandem, that safety tandem is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secondary still look good.
I never envisioned them getting him and it being this good with him. I did not see it coming. I really didn't.
How about JPJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's give JPJ some props. I mean, and Trent knows I am one to. I do a lot of bitching about JPJ. I really do, but
Same.
I think at least you don't have to give him credit for some of the struggles early, but in the least, like, I don't know, the last 8, 9, 10 games. Granted, we're in week 15, but regardless, I mean, I think he deserves a lot of credit.
No, this game, Eccles, ASJ, and JPJ, I think one touchdown was given up by them, and that was a mismatch with Waller and little ASJ trying to fucking cover him.
Classic Tomlin, by the way. Classic Tomlin.
I was just like, come on, man. How are you going to let that happen?
Well, they only dressed 3 corners. You knew, they have Porter on Waddle in that play? So,
maybe I can't remember.
Oh, they only dressed 3 corners.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they were going to use
the fourth.
Ramsey as an emergency fourth. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
when I heard it before the game started, I'm like, holy shit.
So we only probably dressed 6 guys in the secondary because Chuck Clark played special teams.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's retarded.
Risky business.
Yeah,
risky business.
That is risky.
Somebody goes down in that game. Well, you do have Jalen Ramsey to play corner if you need it, but then you're leaving yourself vulnerable with safety.
See, who says Tomlin don't take risks, guys? He takes risks.
Very risky. Very risky.
Yeah.
I mean, Peppers could have dropped into the nickel if we had to.
Yeah.
And moved Eccles outside. It wouldn't have been pretty, but.
Well, I'm glad we have 17 tight ends who dress a game.
Yes.
It shows how little respect they had for Tua. They're like, 3 corners, good enough.
Yeah, we're good.
I will say this. I thought Aaron made a nice point in his press conference after the game to put it mentioning that how comfortable he is in the cold. And if we get in, we are going to get a home playoff game.
Yep. And
we have got to hope we get a Dome or Jacksonville to come play, and it's got to be 10 degrees outside. Although, again, I don't love the idea of Jacksonville in our house because that usually doesn't turn out well for us historically.
Trevor Lawrence is balling.
Yeah, if Trevor Lawrence plays like he played in his first playoff game, though, and he throws 4 interceptions and is down 30 points, we're not the fucking Chargers. They're not coming back from that.
I'll tell you
Brandon
what.
Staley ain't coaching the Steelers.
I'll tell you what, though. The problem is, what is the current wild card teams right now are what? The Chargers.
It's either Chargers or
Unfortunately,
Bills.
the
Chargers,
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, it's going to be the Chargers or the
And-
Bills.
Is Texans the 7th seed right now?
Yes.
Could be the Texans.
I think
too.
so. Yeah.
The Jaguars are going to win that division. Let's all just cut it there. The Jaguars are going to win the division. I think they have. I think they have
I don't know.
Indy. I think they have Indy. They have Indy.
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Yeah, they're not beating Houston.
Stop.
They're not beating Houston. I'm telling you. I live
Where
in
is that game?
Jacksonville. They never beat Houston.
Where's
They
that game?
cost themselves the playoffs one year because they couldn't beat a 1-15 Texans team.
Well, what I was trying to talk about, or whatever the fuck. God damn, guys. You know what? Never mind. I don't even remember now. Go ahead. Whatever.
It's a good transition to the playoff scenarios because I think that's super interesting.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Was that I don't like the fucking 3 teams we're probably going to face.
I
We
agree.
got killed by Chargers. We got killed by the Bills. The Texans defense. Oof.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know if
not
I
good.
want to face that either. So not great. That's my point.
Texans are not going to be a wild card unless they do something crazy. But they
Okay,
did.
Bob. But what if, brother? What if?
No, the Jags.
Yeah,
So it
The
was.
Jags don't have to play
ended
the
up being.
Texans.
Oh, wait.
this is who the Jaguars have left. They have the Broncos this week. Then they get Colts and Titans.
Who
wrap
has
up.
that schedule?
So they'll go
Jaguars.
2-1. They'll go 2-1.
They'll go 2-1.
And
No,
the
Let me
Texans.
look-
They'll go
Let me check
2-2
Texans.
because they also play the Texans.
No, they don't play the Texans.
No, they don't
Yes.
play the Texans. I just looked at
they
it.
don't. There's 3 games left. He already named
Yeah.
3 teams. That's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Let me look at the Texans schedule, see who they have down the stretch. Yeah, they've got the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Colts, so they might not lose a game.
So the Jags and Texans each won a game against each other. They went 1-1. So, and I think Jacksonville does have a better divisional record if I saw that correctly. Yeah,
They
the
already
division.
pointed it out in chat. The Texans have the tiebreaker if they tie.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I don't think the Texans are going to lose a game, guy. Well, the Chargers game is going to be the key.
Either,
They're
They
either
have the
way,
Raiders
back.
and Colts.
either way, guys, it's Chargers, Bills, or Texans. Do you feel good about that?
Chargers,
No.
Bills, or Jaguars.
So you hope it's Jaguars, not Texans.
I hope it's the Chargers.
No.
I do
Give me
No,
the
I do
Chargers
too.
and the Colts.
Yeah, I think the Chargers is your
Justin
best bet in
Herbert.
that.
Well,
And right
I mean,
now,
it'd
right
be-
now
it'd
it is
be
the
in-
Chargers.
It would be
Yeah, it
in
is the Chargers right
Pittsburgh, which I like better. I'll put it that way.
Of those teams, I picked the Chargers.
And
over any-
didn't the last time we played the Chargers in Pittsburgh in the playoffs, we beat the piss out of them? That was like 08 or something, right? Didn't we
Probably.
beat the shit out of Rivers in that year?
Yeah, I think we did. I can't remember.
That might have been the 05 year that we won the Super Bowl.
No, that was the other one. It was.
It
the one
was
after.
08? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to face the Bills.
I'd
You don't want
rather
to face the
be.
Texans.
I would rather be Jacksonville than the Chargers. Those two.
You'd
I'd
rather
feel
be
better
Jacksonville? Not me. I'd rather
Really?
have the Chargers.
Give me,
I'm-
give me the Chargers all day long.
I'm with Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jacksonville
Yeah.
scares the shit out of me, brother.
about. Really?
Their defense is pretty good.
Trevor Lawrence is balling. Liam Cohen's such
I mean-
an awesome coach.
I mean,
Yeah.
he is. ATNE, okay. They got Jacoby Myers.
BTJ.
What's Brian Thomas Jr. done?
He's been playing better lately.
Has he been playing better lately?
He was hurt.
This past week he did.
He was.
And the week
he
before,
was-
I think, too.
Because he hasn't been playing well for a while now. Because that's one of the things that's been concerning is he,
he
hasn't been
missed.
playing well.
He missed about 4 games, but they said like the coming weeks into him missing time, he was still hurt. Like he was hurt essentially for pretty much half the year, but he only ended up missing 4 games.
All right. I don't know. I guess you guys
Yeah.
are talking me into the Chargers.
So
but-
this, to bring up the Steelers playoff thing, they can't clinch without the Ravens losing twice. They have to win the next 2, and the Ravens lose the next 2. Then
Well,
they
the
would clinch
Ravens,
before.
the Ravens are going to lose to Green Bay and New England. I can tell you that right now. Green Bay and New England are just both way better football
Green
teams.
Bay's pretty beat up now. Is that in Baltimore or is that
They're
in?
such a better football team.
no, they got the Pats in Baltimore, but I think they're at Packers.
Yes, and they're in Lambeau. See ya. We're not beating Detroit. Sorry to tell you guys. Sorry to burst everybody's bubble. We're not beating Detroit, but we are going to beat Cleveland. We are going to beat Cleveland and Baltimore. I think we'll do it at 10-7.
That game's going to come down to it, right? That's going to be it. They're going to play like a semi-playoff game that last week of the season,
and it's in Heinz Field. It is Acrisure.
If we win 2 and Baltimore loses 1, it's over.
No,
we can't
they have to
clinch
lose
this
2.
week. No,
I saw.
No, we have 1 game lead right now.
We got to win 2. If we win 2,
and the Ravens have to lose 2, right?
No, they lose 1. It's over because then we have a 2-game lead on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here is my question though: if we do lose to Detroit and Baltimore, who gets the tiebreaker? Us or Baltimore?
It's Pittsburgh. They have to have a 1-game. Baltimore has to have a 1-game lead, I believe.
No, as of right now, they have the better common opponent record.
Who?
Baltimore. But if they lose to New England, they have a 1-game lead in the common opponent. If they lose to New England, then it becomes tied. Then I think we do get the tiebreaker in that scenario.
Who did they beat that we lost to? It
I'd
could have been
to
the
go back and
Chargers.
look
It
at
could have been the Chargers.
They're 6-3 in common opponents. We're 5-4.
I'm actually gonna look at that. I'm very curious now because they lost to Indy. No, they didn't play Indy.
They lost to the Bills.
Yeah, they definitely lost. To the
Prepared
Bills.
for this.
Oh,
they beat the Bears. They beat the Bears.
That's right, fucking fuckers. Tyler Huntley. Remember, it was Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
So if we beat the Browns, that gets us to 9. And whatever happens in Detroit happens. But I'm with Colin. There is no fucking way the Ravens in their current state are going to beat New England.
And they're sure as hell not beating Green Bay and Lambeau.
In theory,
without
right.
Micah, I could say that's a maybe because of Lamar's record against the NFC.
I get it.
They lost Micah. They lost Watson.
Jordan Love's a different animal.
You sure about that?
Well,
that game will be close. I think I would bet the Packers, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be shocked.
Love was facing the Denver secondary. This time he's facing the Baltimore secondary.
Yeah.
That is a big difference. Big. So I think he'll do just fine.
Let's see how the Patriots do coming off a loss too. Let's see if there's any residual.
Same
they had
I'm sorry.
Guys, I was gonna say they blew a big lead.
Yeah,
the Patriots
it's the
did.
best thing that could have happened to them.
For sure. Yeah, dude, they had won way too many games in a row. I'm with Bob, dude. They had just won way too many fucking. It felt fake.
Ridiculous.
If I'm being honest, it was fake. That Patriots shit is fake. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I don't think they make it out of the wild card. What, are they going to get their ass beat by Jacksonville? Sure. Buffalo? Yes.
I don't know why everybody's on Jacksonville's fucking bandwagon. They've beat a bunch of nobodies down the stretch.
They played the worst schedule in the NFL this year. I mean,
they have been garbage.
The Patriots are going to win that division, by the way. They've got the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins.
Yeah, but they're going to get the 2 seed and lose to the 7 seed, which is going to be what, Houston or Jacksonville? Do you trust New England to beat Houston or Jacksonville at this current state?
Jacksonville, yes.
Yeah.
Like,
are they going to go to New England?
In the cold. Traditionally, they don't win up there.
I know.
Win against us, but they struggle going to New England.
I'm a Jacksonville fan myself.
Although
I'm a Broncos truther. But
I'm a Bo Nix guy, if that helps.
They have Jags, Chiefs as a win, and then they have the Chargers last week of the season. So they haven't locked up one just yet.
I mean, I was just going to go through. I mean, this Jaguars team is battle tested. They beat the Panthers by 3 scores. They beat the Texans. They beat the Niners. They beat the Chiefs. That was an awesome game.
Yeah.
They lost to Seattle in Seattle, so they've played in cold or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let's see. I mean, they beat the living shit out of the Chargers. They beat the hell out of the Colts with Daniel Jones.
And this is Jacksonville you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Jacksonville's battle tested, man. And they're 10-4. You can't deny 10-4. And the way that Trevor Lawrence has been playing the last few games, ETN's having a monster year. And like Ribeiro said, they have a fucking awesome defense. And Liam Cohen, probably a top 5, top 10 head coach in the NFL.
I love Liam
Coach of the year.
Yeah,
So,
he's legit.
what,
Says Ben
what
Johnson.
do we hate about
Both those guys.
Jacksonville? Are we talking about the Kenny Pickett Jaguars, or are we talking about the Trevor Lawrence Jaguars? Which
Kenny Pickett
I'm
Jack.
talking about the Jaguars that took the Raiders to overtime. They got beat by the Texans. They did have a nice win against the Chargers, who didn't have
They beat
half
the
their
Niners.
offense.
Rams
They
stomped them
they
35-7.
they barely beat the fucking Cardinals and took them to overtime, and then they beat the Titans. Who gives a shit?
They
And then
lost
yeah,
to
sure, they
Titans.
beat Daniel Jones when he had a broken fucking fibula.
Yeah.
beat the hell out of them.
Like he wasn't playing the same way. The Colts have been falling apart ever since his first injury.
So the
Like,
AFC
it's not a quality win. And then oh my god, they beat the Jets too. Who the fuck hasn't beat the Jets this year?
What I'm saying
Except
is,
almost
the
us.
49ers too, right?
here's
They got a
what
win
I'm
against the
saying. Though.
49ers.
Since
Yeah, but
they
that's
got-
clear at the beginning of the season. I'm talking about the
Right.
last 7 games. Like they've not had anything big.
I'm not that impressed with them either, Trent. But I am seeing since they got Jacoby Myers, I'm seeing 27,
offense is
25,
better.
36, 48 points. The offense.
Low
has
key,
gotten
he was the
better.
best player acquired at the trade deadline.
And
Jacoby
Sure.
Myers.
and before we extend a lot of love to Trevor Lawrence, he was that close, and he is still one bad performance away from being run out of Jacksonville. There is a lot of the fan base who is not a Trevor Lawrence fan. A lot of people want them to move on.
I'll take him here in
Trevor
Pittsburgh
Lawrence.
whenever they want to get rid of him.
Yeah, bring him over here. Hey,
Until
bring
you-
him- you got it,
him
right?
Until you watch the act
Yeah.
up close. I will say I didn't see it at the beginning of the year, but I have made a point to watch some of this because I thought if they went bad, there was a chance. If you watch it up close, there is a disconnect. Something's wrong there. The fact that he doesn't have a good connection with one of the best wide receivers in the league. there is
BTJ.
just- yeah, he doesn't have.
Bro,
a good
it is
connection
so
with him.
weird. And there's no way to prove it. There's no way to prove it, but it's a T-Law problem 100%. It is 1,000% a Trevor Lawrence issue. And I will die on that hill. I've tweeted it like 3 or 4 different times, Bob.
Yeah.
It is the Brian Thomas Jr. problem is not Brian Thomas Jr. It is Trevor fucking Lawrence 100%. And it's Liam Cohen because Liam Cohen's a little bitch that doesn't target his number 1.
You just said you like Ian
I
Cole.
was gonna say, didn't
There
you
goes
just
those
say
coach
you
of the
love-
year votes.
Coach of the year candidate, but hell, he fucking doesn't target his best player.
I'm
And
so
you turned on him
confused.
fast.
What just happened?
I'm a Brian Thomas Jr. fan first and foremost. I mean, you guys saw me take him in the second. I had him in the second round of one of my other drafts. I put him in my top 5 or top 10. I think I had him at like 7 at the beginning of the year.
He's got the
Huge-
talent for it, for sure. He's 100%
Huge
talented.
mistake to pass on that guy a couple of years ago. Huge mistake.
Fautanu's been good.
Yeah.
I would
That's
still
an interesting
rather have
one.
BTJ.
Because Fautano's been good. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, but we also wouldn't have DK.
I don't know that that's
Why not
exactly
both?
the
Why not
argument
both?
for it.
Why can't we have 2 good wide receivers? Why?
Because
Is that a rule now?
Dave? We don't do that here.
We
Okay?
used could have both.
do that, bro. We used to have like 3 or 4
Used to.
studs.
I
Like,
know,
bro, remember the year we had AB, Martavis Bryant, and Juju?
Yeah.
Like, and
Oh, I
Le'Veon
remember
Bell?
it. I remember it. I
Yeah,
long for
and-
those days.
Now let's name another year where we had that.
AB,
Santonio
Mike
Holmes.
Wallace, and
Yeah. AV,
And
Mike
Emmanuel
Wallace,
Sanders?
Yeah.
Hey,
Money crew.
hey,
The money
but,
crew.
but they also didn't play AB very much. in
Because
that
Wallace and the other ones were so good.
they
Well,
And then
it was his
they had
rookie season the year they went to the Super Bowl and lost. It was Brown's rookie season. I can't remember the other two.
And then
Yeah.
the year
Not
after,
Wallace.
the year after, AB went for 1,100, and then Mike Wallace and Santonio Holmes both had really good years. And then Mike Wallace was gone in 12. AB or no 13 because 13 was AB Cotchery. Cotchery had like 10 or 12 touchdowns that year. AB had his first he had like 1,400
that.
yards. Yeah, I mean that was a really good year. Cotchery
They've
was really
always had
good.
good receivers here.
And then even
And,
in the early 2000s with
And then-
Hines
and then let me
Ward,
think.
Randall L. and Plaxico.
Somebody
and
left. I can't think who it was.
Wallace.
No.
Wallace
There
left.
was a
No,
general
he's talking
manager
about a
left,
general
and we haven't had a good
manager.
wide receiver since then.
I knew it was
Since
coming.
then.
Yeah, Boxing Men beat me to it. Yeah, Holmes and AB never played together. He was gone 2009.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he was on that 2010
Yeah.
Jets we beat in the
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm just.
But they've always had good wide receivers.
That bitch giving
for
me all
20
caps. Get
years.
the fuck out of here, kid.
Well, yes
No,
and
Bob.
and no.
Yes and
No.
yes. Yes
No.
and yes. They've always had good wide receivers in Pittsburgh.
That-
And Colbert's entire reign.
It's overrated how good some of the receiving cores were.
How do we get on this?
I'm with Bob.
Dave,
What?
next.
Yeah,
Next.
you guys
AB
love
was overrated,
Martavis
you're right.
Bryant, and I liked watching him that one year he was good. But you
Bro,
know,
Wait, you didn't
I
say
He
would
was
prefer
good.
my
He
wide
was good.
receivers not be high on the field and get thrown out of the league.
Well, now they're all high, and they're all playing good.
AB
because
was
it's legal now.
overrated.
I wouldn't say AB was overrated. I mean,
Oh, okay.
No, I
was like,
said.
wait, what?
He said you guys said all the wide receivers were overrated, and I said AB was overrated.
no,
Oh.
I'm not. Saying,
Anyway.
I'm saying the core, the receiving cores were a little overrated. I love Randall L. He's one of my favorite Steelers ever. But I mean, to call him like a top-notch receiver is now you're stretching it.
But he threw a touchdown.
Great gadget, maybe the best gadget player in the history of the Steelers.
All right, let's wrap this up. Did we finish up the playoff conversation? I think we got sidetracked in 6 different ways.
Yeah, we
Greg,
should.
I love
Probably
that.
should.
No Sammy Coates slander.
Oh, he was so fucking terrible. Oh,
Yeah,
I hated him so bad. Oh my
Better,
god.
better than Lima Sweet.
Yeah, well,
You know, I do have a special place in my heart for though. I will always respect Marcus Wheaton.
He
Hey,
was okay.
my
for a
last
while. Go ahead.
my last defensive note I had before we got on a conversation, not even about the game last night. How about that play by Herbig when he got knocked down and he swung his arm up and tripped up a chain?
Yeah,
that
was a good
might have
play.
been
I swear.
a touchdown.
That could have changed the whole outcome of the game. Because if he houses that and they get a lead, that could have been a different game. They could have stuck to the run game.
I thought that was
It
a
was a
hell
big
of a
play.
play by him.
That was a big play.
Another
And
one that
Trent-
could be a big loss if he doesn't play this week if TJ can't go.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause if-
all the reports are saying it will be lucky to see TJ by the playoffs.
What?
Yeah, there's all kinds of doctors coming out saying you don't just puncture a lung and come back and play football.
Yeah, and does anybody know the name of that trainer? Because I'm blitzing them.
it's awful. I mean, one of the
They
worst.
They have closed ranks on this. I don't think we're ever going to know. Maybe
Yeah.
10 years down the road.
Dude, could you imagine if we found out, bro? I would send such a nasty blitz at that dude's family, bro. Oh my god!
I'll tell
Call
you
him a
what,
terrorist over here.
don't underestimate Pittsburgh.
I would
media
go.
to
I would
find
go
out.
all out Jew on those people. Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't.
What did you say, Dave?
Don't underestimate Pittsburgh media to figure it out. Find out.
Please, they're all ass kissing to the Steelers.
Yeah,
It's going to
but
be a
there's-
national
there's-
guy figured out.
There's some of them that I could see. Yeah, but the national guys, they just throw shit on a wall and hope it sticks. That's just how they are.
I mean,
don't know who's
Maturing,
the biggest
maturing
record.
is realizing that Schefter's actually terrible at his job. That's maturing.
Pelissero was a puppet for the Steelers. They fed him a half-assed story and he ran with it.
Right.
Like he was trying to say that it wasn't the Steelers doctors. Well, he didn't try to say, but he left that very important part out that it was a Steelers doctor that did it.
What's the chick that Tomlin hates? Every time
Brooke Taylor. That's who I want to get the story because I love Brooke Taylor. I
Brooke
think
Pryor?
she's really good at her job.
Pryor.
That's the one. Pryor.
Brooke Pryor's
I think-
fantastic.
Yeah,
She's
Tomlin
great.
hates her.
If
Tomlin
she
hates her.
if she gets,
Yeah,
if she
she's
gets
one of
little-
them. You're right.
She will absolutely
right.
110% put it out there. What's going on?
You know, and Trent, I'm going to give you credit. You were right. This whole fucking Tomlin son thing, that story disappeared off the face of the earth 48 hours later. He threatened someone. Threatened someone. The coach's son threatened someone.
Oh,
and we haven't heard.
I know. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I follow him on TikTok. You know, he got banned on TikTok for that.
Did he?
I followed him on TikTok. He got like it was like a 36-hour ban on TikTok for that because
That's all he got. No one's even mentions it anymore.
Well, he threatened to fight Kevin Adams, like some.
Well, and,
Some
in
Barstool
fairness, 36 hours on TikTok is like 10 years in our.
It's just amazing to me that story just disappeared.
Nah, son, that would be a long time. Like 36 hours for me off TikTok.
That is definitely a punishment for the young people.
And I do want to give Pun credit. By the way, he's been in the comments, active as usual. We love you, Pun. No Najee Harris today. but an Amos Zaraway reference.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Chef's kiss. I love
Nice.
it, man.
My
I know
man.
I'm old, but I was an Amos Zaraway fan back in the day. He had a big
Yeah, I
fumble
love
in the
Amos.
playoff game though.
We know
What
we know
college
Corey.
did you go to? What college
Yeah,
did
I
you go
knew.
to?
I knew it was
Oh
coming.
no! Did he go to
Almost
West Virginia? I
heaven,
take it
baby.
back.
He was a
Almost heaven,
WVU
baby.
guy.
There's
it
no
Penn
truth
State?
he's being
No.
Bishop
No, West
profile.
Virginia. Apparently.
Oh, he's wait. Corum's a WVU fan.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
I
is.
Son, I'm blitzing you next year at the backyard brawl.
Mountain
Gino's-
Mama, take you home.
That's not even a fair fight, though. I mean, West Virginia is like Division II now.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I will forever be a Major Harris
Shots
fan. 'cause he
fired
helped
for
Notre
no
Dame win
reason.
the national championship.
I'm over here
I was-
catching strays. What did I do? What the
You were
fuck?
singing your fight song. I was trying to see if you were paying attention or not.
So, Bob, do you like the Jaguars? I didn't know you lived in Jacksonville.
Do I like them? No, because I've been here since they originated, and I was a Steelers fan, and I went to every Steelers divisional game here. I've been to most of the Steelers games in Jacksonville.
I forgot they were in the same division for a while.
Yeah.
Central.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
forgot about that.
Yes, but I was not a Jack Del Rio fan. I thought he did Byron Leftwich very dirty. I was okay with Coughlin. I did not like Del Rio. I don't like the way they treated Leftwich. I've been kind of a okay fringe fan for them, but no, I'm not. I'm black and gold all the way. But would I mind seeing them win? No, I wouldn't mind seeing them win. That'd be nice for the city, as long as it doesn't come at Pittsburgh's expense.
See, I'm here in New England, and I can't stand the Patriots. I can't.
You live in New England?
I do. I detest the Patriots.
What
with a-
state?
Massachusetts.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Trent,
We
we're
have the
Ohio
whole-
boys.
We have the whole
We are,
country
buddy.
covered here. Or at least the important parts.
I'm 30-something minutes north of Pittsburgh, basically.
Oh, so the only real Steelers fan in here is Cora. That makes sense. That makes sense. The only guy who deserves to wear the colors. Hey, I respect it, bro.
I was born there and been rooting for him since '75 when I was 7 years old. I
Oh,
think
so
I
you were
qualify.
born here. Okay, I didn't know that, Bob.
Yeah, I was born in Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys. On that note, let's wrap it up. Any last parting words before we get out of here?
No.
Fantasy football show tomorrow?
Yeah, fantasy
yeah, tomorrow.
football tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, I kicked your ass, buddy.
I was,
Colin, you actually were watching and paying attention this week?
I did because I saw it was play. So my other ESPN league, I'm literally in the championship game, and so this week I was like, oh, I bet it's playoffs in the Sanctuary League, and I saw I played Dave, and I was just like, oh shit, bet, let's do it, dude.
I think there's a competition between who paid less attention, me or you, in this league.
You literally waited till it was way too late, and we're fired up over a consolation game. What
Dude,
are we doing here?
I set my week one lineup, and then like BTJ got hurt or something, and I just remember being furious, and I just stopped setting my lineups for like the whole season. And then, like I said, like I was literally in the first round of the playoffs, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about my Sanctuary League. So I went and set the lineup for the playoffs, and I said it this week.
Thanks for nothing.
Sorry, Dave. I said it this week, and whoever is New England, I hope I kick his ass too. Because now that I set my lineup, I'm projected 8 points over him. So
Oh
this may
man,
get, this may get pointed out
Consolation
tomorrow night
game,
as
here
well.
we go, baby.
But I backed into the playoffs with the 6th seed because we expanded, and major upset beat John's masterclass.
You did
and
upset
they
John
have-
and
Trent, you had a bye, right? Your team was pretty damn good, right, Trent? Did you,
I had a buy in both my leagues.
Fuck Trent, he's going down this fucking week. Don't
Oh,
you worry
boy,
about
here we
that
go.
shit.
All right, you guys can talk about this shit tomorrow.
I got a bonus for you.
Thanks everybody in the chat for another great turnout. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Wednesday's fantasy football show. Friday we'll be back to preview next week's game. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
check your PFF?
Well, take care, man. Gotta get back. Sure. Take it easy, dude. Oh, yeah. I know that you will. Yeah, well, the dude abides. I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that.